Hmm? It's a key, isn't it?
Well, if it isn't the teacher! Are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you?
I'll have you know I heard one of my students screaming, and have set out to find her.
I see. Regrettably, that won't be possible. This school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. Which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another, or maybe you can find some means of traveling the planes freely, as they do. Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there. And if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it.
But I heard her voice.
It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently. Children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But, as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They're fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may have even been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influences on one another, even when out of sync.
It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside.
Step aside? Why don't you fuck off, you damned corporeal?
An earthquake?
In all the world, the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all are you school teachers! All you care about is your own well-being! You're not worried about your students. You're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them!
This really hurts.
You're all the same. Every last one of you. And I won't be taken in by your lies anymore!
Taken in?
When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance. Because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them, little by little, until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them. You're just raging at them.
That's not...
I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students. Not once.
You're wrong.
All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls. If they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Any last words, bitch? I'll tell your students as I end their miserable lives. Come again?
Spare my students.
What was that?
Please. I don't care what happens to me. Just please spare their lives.
They're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know, when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity? And I'm going to crush you to dust! The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable, and you're going to feel that pain every moment of every day, forevermore! Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me, and I'll consider sparing your life.
Don't you touch a hair on their heads, you hear me?
You are one stubborn little bitch.
This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness.
Aw, does it hurt? Aw, poor baby. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road.
Everybody, live. I love you all.